I really appreciate everybody coming out today. It's not really the best days for this, weather-wise, but it is a beautiful day, just a little chilly.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people we've had. I'm sure we've had probably 200 people. I know a lot of people's coming and going.
Long hot dogs gone.
Absolutely. Hey, we've got you something over there.
Alrighty.
But I do appreciate everybody. We've got a couple weeks to go. It's definitely crunch time. I feel like right now we've got our opponent backed into a corner, which is something and some place that he's never been before. So I think this county, this whole election is all about change. Everybody's tired of what's going on and what's not going on, what's not being done. And I'm going to come in when I'm elected on November the 3rd and change a lot of things within our county. First and foremost, I'm going to be somebody that's approachable.
Yeah.
My door's going to be open to all of you, anybody coming and going. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody out here that's rich or they're poor. It doesn't matter to me where they come from. They're going to be treated the same. They'll have the same respect as anybody.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that I want to change, I want to put more people, more deputies out here on patrol. Right now, there's 3 deputies out for 12 hours of a night time. That's unacceptable for this county. This county is too big. When one deputy makes an arrest, that only leaves 2. I want to put more people back out there. I want to build up this local trust with the community and the law enforcement. That is something that's long overdue. There used to be a time when you'd be out in your front yard, be out on the front porch, and you see a deputy drive by. They would have enough decency to stop and talk to you and say, "Hey, I'm such and such, how are you doing?"
Amen.
That doesn't happen anymore. You see a deputy passing them on the 4-lane or something, that's about the only time you're going to see one. I want to change that. I want to change our deputies getting out here, getting to know the citizens that they're out here serving. And that's the way that it should be. The citizens should be able to come to that deputy and say, "Hey, we've got a problem over here."
That's right.
They don't have that anymore because they don't even know who's working that area. So I want to change. That's one of the biggest things I want to change. The drugs is another thing. It's a big problem that's been in this county and all of Southwest Virginia.
Amen.
Now, there's several different ways of going about that. It's not just about locking somebody up. We as Christians are supposed to help people whenever we get a chance.
Yeah.
You know, when this person is down on the ground, we're supposed to be standing over them, holding our hand out. We're not doing that. You know, we're basically, this community has fell apart when it comes to the drugs. We're looking away, we're looking down on them. It's not the right way to do it. Now, granted, sometimes people have to go to jail. There's not anything I can do about that. But my first choice is going to be to help that family, to help them before it ever gets to the point that they have to go to jail. I don't know what's happened to society when it comes to that stuff. You know, these people are hurting. Substance abuse, any kind of abuse, it's a sickness.
Yeah, it is.
It's a sickness, just like cancer or anything else. There's treatment for that. There's also treatment for these drugs that's going on. But we need to have better intervention and prevention programs in place. And law enforcement can't do it by themselves. It takes the community coming together. Everybody. You got doctors, all these psychologists, other people that can make this happen, and that's what it's going to have to be.
That's right.
But now we can't give up on people. I was at an event in Homeacre last week. Had this gentleman, of course Homeacre, that's where my opponent's from. But I was in enemy territory and had this gentleman out in the public telling people, "Oh, don't vote for this man right here. Bo's no good. You know, he's got a sister that's drug addicted. He's trash." And I stood up on that stage up there and I smiled to him and just told him, I said, pretty much the same thing I said here. We as Christians, we're supposed to be helping one another. I stood up. I have a sister that's had her fair share of problems, but show me one family that don't.
That's right.
It's not a reflection of who I am. I still love my sister, but that's something she has to face and deal with every single day. Now, if I turn my back on her, I'm nobody if I do that. If I turn my back on anybody that needs help, I'm nobody.
Yeah.
In God's eyes, I need to be helping people. My God helped me, and He continues to help me every single day.
Hallelujah.
Now,
Glory to God. Good God.
I told that man, or I didn't tell the man, I told the whole crowd. I said, we're supposed to be helping one another. And I said, it's true, she's got a problem. But I said, yeah, he wants to tell you the negative things. I said, but did he also tell you that my other brother's a doctor? I got another brother that's a Desert Storm veteran. He's a 911 dispatcher. I got another sister that's been a registered nurse for 20 plus years. I said, I think I kind of turned out okay. And I said, but you know, they want to tell you, they want to pick and choose what they get out here and tell folks. They want to tell you the negative that each family has. I'm not concerned with that. That's just like the Bible. You can't look at the Bible and pick and choose how you want to live and say, well, this section over here is I'm okay with, but over here I'm not. You can't pick and choose that. You got to be one way or the other. It's straight down the line. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, I don't care who it is. So I have that foundation in me. And I've had it in me. I've been in law enforcement almost 18 years now. So I have what it takes to get the job done on all levels. I've handled most positions within the sheriff's office. I'm currently the chief of police in St. Paul, where I've been for about 4 years. So it's not like I just woke up one day and said, I'm going to be the sheriff. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm going to do it.
Amen.
So I have the experience, the training, and the knowledge to get it done. So I'm hoping that each and every one of you will join me on November the 3rd. We're going to make a change in the right direction. Please come out and vote for me that day. Thank y'all so much for coming out.